We had a lot of fun.
Let's talk about the 80s. Talk about some of the clubs you played at in the 80s.
Fat Fonzie's is where it started.
Yeah, started at Fat Fonzie's, went to Spanky's and Lord Beaverbrook's, and then it was Club Cantel, and then
Oasis Ballroom.
Oasis Ballroom, a big time, the Eldorado Saloon, which was a big warehouse at the time. It wasn't, a wings place, and just the places that everybody played.
Sacramento used to have a really vibrant concert scene, right?
Huge. I mean, and you could live downtown in the Grid, and even if you didn't have a band, there'd be enough people living around you that were in a band that you could wind up in a band and figure out a way to survive for at least 4 or 5 years. I mean, you could just do that. It was crazy.
In those days, you could just throw a keg in a warehouse and you have 200 kids show up. Now,
I'm talking about the party out
$75 with Wendell and the Cheaters, the house at 23rd and down.
Well, that's the house.
I rented a closet.
That's where we found you. We found you in the house with the Cheaters and Wendell. That's where, and Curtis and I talked that night. He was in a band. He was a keyboard player. I had no intention of putting a keyboard player in the band. By the end of the
Keyboard players
night,
really don't belong in rock and roll.
You do. I had no idea. Hey, so I said, "What's your favorite rock band?" And he goes, "Fear." I went, "Okay, you can be it."
Yeah, but that was 1981. It's not Fear anymore.
Now, going way back, since we're down memory lane here, Johnny, you were in the Doors movie. Tell me about that.
So was he.
You guys were both in the Doors.
We were.
Okay.
the 3 of us.
Yeah, we were all in the Doors.
Not me, because I wasn't dumb enough to move to LA.
The 3 of us were in the Doors movie. Curtis kind of had a good thing going here.
Did you happen to be friends with Oliver Stone?
Oliver was a guy who let me. I was sort of living with Val Kilmer for a while.
Okay.
Because I was.
Wait, how did you know Val Kilmer?
I went up. Dan Rothschild and I went up to Paul Rothschild's house to get a bass amp. Val was there. I knew him from Real Genius. I'd never even seen Top Gun, and we traded smart-ass remarks for a while, and he called me the next day and said, "I've got this stuff to do on the movie, you want to do it?" Waylon says it was a surf. Remember you said you're a surf?
Yeah, you were Val Kilmer's surf.
But we ended up doing
His houseboy.
I wasn't a houseboy.
So you ended up being the band that people treat tomatoes.
No, I was working with Val Kilmer on it, and I was supposed to do all this taping and get into things, and he didn't want to. I mean, after 3 days, he said, I don't want to use, the trainer, and I don't want to use the dietitian. I don't do any of that stuff. But we were working. I mean, we would go into digital magnetics and he would start singing after God knows how many espressos at 5:30 in the morning, and we get back at 12. But with Oliver Stone, Oliver would let me poke my head under the the little camera tent and look at what was being filmed. Tom McLaughlin was a really nice guy. He was extremely cool. And Val was nice. He was cool. He let us use his van that I wrecked.
Where is he now?
He's actually a pretty big actor. He's bigger.
Well, let's talk about where the features are now.
We're bigger too.
Do you have any plans of recording again or anything like that?
We'd like to, I think. Everybody's, staying
I would like to, because we got so much material that was never fully realized.
Really?
We only record Side was only stuff that was brand new that we thought was our best stuff because we just written.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't. And we had a backlog of some 40 or 50 songs that never saw the light of day, except that you can see us do them live on YouTube. And when you watch the YouTube videos, you just go, everybody does, even our fans, they just go, that's the record that should have been made. That was the feature. So I think Up Upside Side was a studio experiment. It was a ton of fun. It sounds great. It sounds like a great radio pop record, but we didn't have the pop to really get it all over the radio nationwide. So it was a great learning experience. We're glad
you didn't
it's
have
out
the
there.
payola, you mean?
I didn't
No, I
have to
thought
pay
we
all
were paying the manager to pay those people because he was taking all of our money from our gigs 4 nights a week. We were busting our ass,
Every time we'd sing,
making
Sounds
$1,000
like
a
that
night,
sounds
and
like
we
a-
saw nothing.
Isn't that the same story as Badfinger?
yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
but nobody's hung themselves yet.
Sorry to play it over and over again.
We'd see our manager be 4 o'clock in the morning and he'd be talking so fast. I don't know where the money went. We had a lot of fun.